Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating and increasingly important topic in the world of business and technology, API integration. I'm Russell Ware, and like many of you, I'm always excited to explore how cutting edge technologies can be used to transform how we interact with our customers as well as streamline business processes. In this video, we're showcasing Voiceflow and Airtable. For those of you who are new to this technology, Voiceflow is an incredibly powerful platform that lets you design, prototype, and build AI-powered conversational assistants, while Airtable is an incredibly versatile cloud-based database. We've created a voice flow assistant that dynamically pulls promotional content or business spotlights directly from Airtable. This means that every time you update your Airtable database, the AI assistant automatically reflects these changes immediately. In this video, I will guide you through the steps of setting up this integration between Voiceflow and Airtable. So let's get started. If you find this content useful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more tech insights and tutorials. This is my company's website. What I have is a AI virtual agent on the bottom right. So any visitors can come here and engage in a new conversation. But what's most important and I would like for you to focus on is this business spotlight section. So what's happening in the background is Voiceflow has an API integration with Airtable, and I'm able to dynamically pull a random spotlight to showcase a business or a partner anytime someone engages with my virtual agent. So next, I would like to show you exactly how I'm able to accomplish this API integration between Voiceflow and Airtable. What I'd like to walk you through is a few steps that I'm using to accomplish the business spotlight or promotion spotlight. So what I have is a talk block, and this talk block is where I announce the name of my agent. After the talk block, I have my spotlight banner. And this is just another talk block that announces this business spotlight is coming. The important thing is the ads component, which is here as well as here. So if I open up here, I'm inside of this component. And by the way, there are many videos on YouTube that can walk you through how you create a component step by step. So the first thing I'm doing within my component is I'm clearing a random ads variable. This is the variable that is used to determine what ad will be placed during that run of the agent. The next thing I do is I have an API key that I have to set to allow Voiceflow to communicate with Airtable. That's in here. And you'll see how these two come together just a little bit later. The next thing is a JavaScript step. So within this JavaScript step, I have an array that has a number of elements. So 4 elements, and each element represents an individual or a distinct business or a distinct promotion. Next I have is a randomized function. And all this randomized function does is it will randomly pick one of these elements from this array. Once it's picked one of those random elements, it saves it in random ads. Okay, and random ads will be important here when we look at the API step. So once I have that variable saved in random ads, then we come to our API step. And Airtable has a really powerful API. It is very well documented. The first thing I'm doing is using is URL for my GET. I have some headers that are set for content type application JSON. I have my authorization, which is the variable that I've set here. I'm passing my API key information here. The next thing I have is filter by formula. And what this does is this is the name that we pulled from this JavaScript step one of these promotions or one of these businesses is passed here. And when this is used with Airtable, it instructs Airtable to only return records that meet the criteria of random ad. So all I'm using it is as a filter to say what ad or what promotion I will return. And once returned, I'm capturing everything in this capture response. So response records 0 fields, advertisement notes. This is just, description of the advertisement. At URL is the website link to get to that particular business or promotion. Image is the graphic or the picture that I'm returning. And then the business name is also being returned. Once that's done, I'm displaying it in another talk step. So I have a card that just displays the image or the picture of that business that was returned. I have another talk step that just displays the business name and the ad notes, which are descriptions or a description of that particular business or promotion. And then the last step is I display the URL. So if you click the URL, it'll take you to that business or promotion website. So once this is done, we return back to the home screen, and it will continue from here on through the rest of the agent. So let's walk through it live from within here. So click here and I'll click Run Test. So what we see is the initial talk card. We see the business spotlight banner. We now see the business spotlight that's come back. We next see the question, head start question of a type of question you should ask the agent to get started. And then you see different actions that you can take over here. But I want to show you this on the left side here. This is very helpful when troubleshooting Voiceflow because it tells you what all of the variables are containing. So add image has a variable, add notes has some details, the URL has some information. So you can go through here and determine or to see what's being returned and make sure it matches your expected criteria. And finally, I can ask a question. What is Cloud 33 and 3? I can ask another question. Why should I use a conversation agent? All right, this is my Airtable setup. So my base is advertisements. My table is ads. Within my ads table, I have a number of fields. First field is advertisement name. This is the field that I use when I do the filter by formula variable. And this determines what ad or promotion I will return via the API and capture with the API capture response step. The next field is notes or description that I use for the advertisement or promotion. I'm not yet using the status. I will activate that in the future. I have a client name. I have a URL for their website. I have an image for, to return a picture or a graphic that they'd like to display. Then I have a business name. So it's pretty straightforward. So once I use the filter by formula, this will determine what ad is returned. All right, as we wrap up this video, I want to extend an invitation to all business owners and entrepreneurs who are watching. If you would like to explore how these solutions can be tailored for your specific needs, I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to contact me through my website, email, or LinkedIn. You can find my contact details below in the description section. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This will ensure that you won't miss out on upcoming content, and this will support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.